Namaskar. I welcome you from Amrit News at the Holy Land of Patliputra. I am very happy to know that today UNICEF celebrated its Foundation Day at Hotel Elementary, Patna. Namaskar. Kindly introduce yourself.
Yes, thank you so much and happy International Children's Day. My name is Nafisa Shafique. I am the Chief of UNICEF Bihar Field Office.
What's your message on this occasion to the global children?
My message that the children just told us to reach the unreached. So, be inclusive where no child is left behind. And we all need to, as duty bearers, we all need to really strive towards that so everyone gets the equal opportunity.
What's your message for parents, teachers, and school directors and principals for the protection of child rights? Because in the homes and the residential schools, child rights are violated, and due to corruption, media are also silent. What to do in this case? And the police did not support the humanity journalists in capital city Patna. What to do if the police did not support for the protection of child rights?
I really wouldn't say that the situation is that green or grave. I think that government of Bihar is doing a great job in terms of realizing rights of children in their survival, development, protection, and of course for their participation. Now, what needs to be done, and of course, it's not the ideal world where every child's every right is being realized. And those are the gaps which we are working very closely with government and civil society organizations to plug in those gaps and make our policies, our the SOPs, the procedures, and the system to be strengthened. So every child and their rights are being realized.
How to protect street children and women from the children and women traffickers in capital city Bihar, Patna.
Actually, that's a prime job or duty of government to protect every child. And for that, UNICEF also has supported government a lot on, children in different circumstances. There are different ways to manage it. And particularly, we are also working with the judiciary. We are working with the police. All the forces, so their rights can be realized.
How to encourage the parents for the protection of their child rights in the homes? Because parents also violate their children's rights in the homes for higher marks in the exam.
Okay, so what needs to be done is, as we did today, is let people know about the child rights. So huge awareness raising should be done, and I think media plays a critical role there to let everyone know that what are the rights children have, and as duty bearers, how they can support to realize those rights. So massive awareness is required, and as I said, media plays a very critical role to raise this awareness.
Despite several UNICEF's programs in capital city Patna, the child labor problem is as it is. What to do to control child labor in capital city Patna?
For child labor, there is a child labor tracking system which is in place under the Department of Social Welfare. And then also a lot of initiatives have been taken under the Labor Department. I know that the Chief Secretary himself actually coordinates a multi-sectoral coordination mechanism where different sectors come in, education, social welfare, labor, police, everyone come in, and then it's a process. It will not be addressed overnight. It's a process. We have started the process. Government of Bihar is taking a huge interest and lead in this, and I'm sure that very soon we will find no child is in the labor market.
Every child has a right of living just like a flower, blooming flower. But especially the differently abled children's rights are violated in the society. In the Corona era, they were mostly um, um, मतलब कि victims and their rights were violated in the society. What is doing UNICEF for the protection of uh, visually impaired children's residential schools?
So, number one, residential schools or institutionalization of children is not always in the best interest of a child. And secondly, we have been working again closely with government and civil society organizations to reach the most unreached, as you rightly mentioned, children with disabilities. And they have been our focus, but even in the from next year onwards, there will be a lot more focus on children with disabilities. There are 21 types of disabilities, so we will not discriminate against anyone when addressing children with disabilities. And government has already taken a lot of initiatives, particularly in the childcare institutions. But now we are thinking and strategizing along with government how to register those children so they do not end up in the institutions, and their right to education and other rights are being realized. I tell you one example. Last year, during the same occasion, the Honorable Minister of Social Welfare declared that all children in CCI should go to mainstream school. And after that declaration, a number of children, including some children with disabilities, they have started going to school. But a long way to go, a lot of things to be done to make schools really, to cater the needs of those children who are with disabilities, and again raising awareness about their rights and how they can be helped by their families, communities. That is a big job that we will be doing together with all the stakeholders in Bihar.
Um, Congrats on this occasion.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am Ranjan Kumar Amrit News, Patna, Bihar. Namaskar.